perfect. All right.
Did we miss any good news, Eddie?
A lot of good news. A lot of good news. I didn't give the good news yet. I'm just testing
All right,
so I
excellent.
can make sure. So
Keep on testing. It's better. It's not back yet, but it's better.
I'm just testing so I can make sure these good news are heard for by everyone for the entire club. And these are amazing stuff.
I don't know what's going on.
So I can always switch to my AirPods. It's always a good thing to have the AirPod around as a backup. I'll turn my audio back on.
I like that. I like that jacket, Jeffrey. You're looking sharp today. You too, Bert.
Thank you.
Very smart.
Never as sharp as you, Joe. Never as sharp as you.
So I think Tiger Woods just came back today. A very enormous day he had.
Really?
Minus
You saw
one.
Tiger?
Yeah, he's well.
Wow. That doesn't look like.
I'm a
Wow.
huge Tiger Woods fan, and he's minus one, and hopefully he comes back tomorrow and the next day and gets to play Sunday.
Good to hear.
Well, that's good news, right? That's good
Now
news.
I can hear your voice. Awesome.
That's
Volume is
good
good
news,
now.
right? That's good news. So my little AirPods is doing well.
It is.
It's always a good savior.
That's right.
So technically, tonight it's a pleasure to have everyone to be at our weekly business meeting because our business is very important today for the future of operations and how we do things moving forward, because we have many requests from the membership for something that bothers them. It's about how do we register member? How often do we register member? How do we keep open registration? So as promised, I told you I'm gonna do it right at the beginning of the meeting, so people that have to leave do not miss it. So I'll start with the polls. I have a polls today with 5 options. So before you vote, let me explain to you what these 5 options are. Number 1, we're gonna say, should Eminifx stop registration, shut down registration for 30 days? No more new registration at all. Shuts down. You guys are okay. You're all comfortable. You don't need any more people joining. 30 days. Options A. Option B. If you click on it, should Eminifx shut down registration for 60 days? For the next 2 months, no new member. Nobody comes in. We keep reaping our profit for ourselves. We're doing good. We don't need anyone. Options number 3. Should Eminifx shut down registration for 90 days? 90 days. 90 days. Options number 3. So for 90 days, I'll just change the login button. It's going to be logging. The register button will say registration is shut down for 90 days. Registration will start over in 90 days. Now, good. So another option is keep registration open. That's another option. Now, we give you a 5th option for those of you who are thinking, right, about doing something else. We have another one that says, the 5th one says, okay, if you don't shut down registration for 30 days, you do not shut down registration for 60 days, you do not shut down registration for 90 days, or you don't want to keep registration open. Alternatively, I give you a 5th option. The 5th option says, okay, only register new members 30 days every 3 months. Every 3 months we do 30 days window. Everybody try to get in. If you're in, you're in, you're out, boom, shut down again, boom, until next quarter. That's it. Now, obviously, the only reason I'm doing that is because many members will have no clue about how to run the club. They have opinions and it matters. They all have desire, they have wishes and stuff. So I analyze all these options together. I'm gonna give you a chance to vote. You don't even need to comment or say anything. I'm gonna pull the poll on the computer, and whatever the result is, this is what we're gonna do, because I tell you now, tonight, by the time I finish the meeting by tomorrow morning when I wake up, the club will have 40,000 members. That's when we would have gotten 10,000 members from the last time I met you last Thursday. So we're not in shortage of members, okay? So I'm gonna go back again and explain to you again. This is a very important decision because even if you call me for your mother, your father, your uncle, your grandfather, they will not be able to register. I'm gonna shut down registration. If this is what you vote, we will shut down registration for the duration that you choose. Now, on the screen, I'm gonna put for you again. Eminifx should A, shut down registration for 30 days. That's in for the next 30 days, nobody gets in. After 30 days, we'll reopen it again. Or we're gonna shut down registration for 60 days. That's mean for the next 60 days, nobody get in. We'll shut down and just let it go. Shut the options number 3, shuts down registration for 90 days, for 3 months. Everybody keep making their profit, let people salivate over it. They can partake. We lock down the club for 90 days. Nobody gets in. Nobody can register. That's 90 days. I change the registration link and say shuts down for 90 days. Next registration will be 91 days. The 4th option, it says, you know what? Keep registration open. We don't want to shut down. Just keep registration open. I did not put the poll. I did not start the poll. I don't know who did that. I'm explaining the poll, but somebody started it. I can't believe it. My dear panelists, you did.
It wasn't me, Ben. It wasn't me. I didn't touch it.
I can imagine that. You see. All right. So what you see on the screen is what I'm explaining, and the last options is, I don't know who did that. I'm very upset about that. So the last options is only allow registration for 30 days every 3 months. That's been we're going to register people in January, in April, in July, in October. That's it. But these are options that we can take. I have to let you know that it doesn't matter what options you guys take. I'll support it. I'll stand behind it. I'll keep it going. If you don't want to register more people, that's fine with me. But I just wanted to give you the opportunity to, when you make that decision. Now, if you hear people talking nonsense out there saying we only survive because we register people to register people, tell them we do not care about registering new people. The club member decided to keep registration open for their friends and families. And that's the reason why the CCO tell you only invite your friends and families. Don't go on social media and invite all kind of strangers from everywhere in the world that you don't know. And these people come and do bad things, and then you have to lose your registration as well, because we kick out the offender and the Rex ones as well, both of them. So this week I have to kick out a couple of them, unfortunately. But if I'm not tougher on these things, some bad apple is gonna really take over and hurt us all. So we had to do so. So therefore, we want you to invite friends and families, people that you know that's gonna behave right. And in that club, you can claim every single right you have, as long as you're respectful. This is your right as a member. You know, you can claim every day, 24 hours. You can claim for your rights all the time. But when you start cursing at people, you start being very disrespectful. That's when we have to take that decision. So the poll now is live. People have been voting. So I see some of you are voting. That the poll is on the screen. Well, I don't know. Some people say they can't see the poll. Whoever posts the poll, they can't see the poll. The poll should pop up on your screen, because I see a lot of people voting on it. Technically, let's see. I'm gonna relaunch it for you guys. I'm gonna relaunch it for you to see right now. We're launching the poll with clear the. Okay, I'm gonna relaunch it for you guys. Okay, because a lot of people say they can't see it. Don't say I reset it because I wanted to change the result. Okay, I did that for you so you can see it, because many people could not see it. Okay, I know you. I have no business in the decision making, or no matter which way you do it. Okay. So make sure you vote, because your vote matters. And whatever you decide here, whenever I think a decision is going to impact you all negatively or positively, I will put it to a vote. Things that goes beyond my executive power, I will put it to a vote, because you're going to have to go and fight for it and defend it and stand behind it. Now, if you live to choose the registration open, remember, if you find somebody talking bad about registration, tell them why you keep it open. Don't think it's me, okay? Tell them, don't worry about it. You choose that. You choose to keep it open because you want your friends and family to participate. If you want to shut it down, shut it down. We make money not by registering people. And I explained to that, and I'm going to show you the business presentation, how we make money and how we do this. And I'm going to share some amazing good news with you after I close the poll, after the poll is closed. It's running. I have about 3,500 user attendees here right now. So I see a lot of them, thousands of them voting at this point. I see thousands of them voting nonstop. Keep on voting. The poll should pop up on your screen. And if you just arrived or you didn't pay attention, you're not voting, that I'm not gonna reset that entire vote for you at this point, because we have thousands of people voting, and we're pretty close to shutting down. We're about to be close to the number of people participating to answer. So the poll is running. Let me make sure for my phone I can see it as well. Zoom. You can see it on your phone? You can see it on your phone?
If you got about a few more hundred to vote. If you didn't vote, let's vote. I want to hear the good news.
So you can see it on your phone, right? Okay, so you can see it. I'm live. Yeah, I just joined, and the first thing I see is the poll. So the poll is showing on my cell phone. Once you click on it, it says, "Thank you for voting. Your poll has been submitted." Perfect timing too. Perfect. I can disconnect. I could see it from my cell phone. Good. Almost done, right? Close. Close. 73% participated. 73%, 349. One question. 74% participated. Vote, vote, vote. Use your voice. Use your voice. Voice your opinion. Vote matters, because as soon as you do that, next week I will make that decision. If you can't see the poll, disconnect and reconnect. It will pop up on your screen right away. That's a clue I gave you. Whatever decision is taken today from the poll, at the end of the month, it will be active. May 1st, it will be active. If you choose to shut down, May 1st will shut down. If you choose to keep it open, then there's nothing to be done. If you choose to, every 3 months, we will start activating that on May 1st. On May 1st. So vote, 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 vote. I see a lot of comments, but let's vote. Just do the vote. And we are 77% participated out of the 3,600 users, 3,605. So do not ask questions. Stop asking questions in the chat. That poll will affect you in many ways. So just vote, and then Let's wait. 78% participation. Going up, 78% participation. 79%. That's a good vote. It's a good crowd. You know, that's beautiful. But 2000, stop asking questions in the chat about you cannot get this, you cannot get that. Be disciplined. We are voting. Let's vote. Let's vote. All right, 80% participation. We almost go down to 100. Perfect. Perfect. I see a lot of people voting for a bunch of options. I see. I'm not telling you the results. You can see it. I'm gonna end the poll shortly and share the results with you. I see there's a front runner. I see shut down the registration for 30 days is doing good. Shut down registration for 60 days is doing bad. Shut down the registration for 90 days is doing even better. Keep registration open is a favorite at this time. And second to that is only allow registration for 30 days every 3 months. Let's shut some people out. Perfect. As soon as you're done voting, you're not gonna see the poll after that. You're gonna wait for the result when I share the result. So if you can't see, if you never voted, quickly leave the meeting and come right back in so it can pop up on your screen. Because you need to vote and you will love it. It's a beautiful thing. If you can't see where to vote, disconnect and reconnect. The vote will pop up on your screen. If you cannot see where to vote, disconnect and reconnect immediately. The pop-up will show up for you to vote. Now we are 83%, okay? 83%. Remember, I told everyone to tell everyone to come. Tell everyone. It doesn't matter what your demographic is. I told the Haitian crew on Sunday to tell the Haitian community to come vote. Gather the vote. Tell every demographic, vote, every state, vote, because we're gonna make a decision and we're gonna stand by it. So once you stand by it, I know for sure that this is what you want. You're doing well. You're doing well. So vote. If you use your voice in your vote, that's your power. We're teaching you to use that. Vote. Instead of complaining or talking about things, just vote. Vote. I'm doing a screenshot. Just vote. Okay, we're moving forward. I think at this point, 85% participation. I think it looks like there's really very little chance out of 3,600, 3,200 already voted, 3,700, 3,200 voted. It looks like the percentage doesn't change. It stays the same as we get it to more. And I don't see how the 500 people would change that, because the difference is over 1,000 between the decision making. I'll show you how. And at this point, it is 86%. It would be so nice to have 3,200 to 3,700 voted. You guys are doing amazingly well. I love that. You show you're actively participating in the decision of your club. And 3,790 people, 91 people, and 3,260 something voting. Okay, so at this point, it's 86. Is not, the percentage is not changing, even though you guys are voting. So someone made the decision and they give 2 minutes. My minutes are very precious here. I have a lot to cover. So okay, so I think I give it 30 seconds more. That's it. 30 seconds more. Just to please the 2 minutes person. Perfect, perfect. Now 3,300 people voted, over 3,800 participating. That's a very good percentage, okay? So if people are just sitting there and look at nothing, they don't want to vote, they don't want to participate, that's a good thing. Okay, 3,317 people voted, 87 participation. Perfect. You know, I have a limited number of minutes and time today. Perfect. All right, now I will show you the result. I'm gonna stop it right at this point. I'm gonna go down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I'm gonna share the result with you. Can you see the result? Can you see the result?
I see it. Do you guys see it?
Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, I love the result. The result says 12% of the membership voted to shut down for 30 days. Only 3% wanted for 60 days, but the same 12% wanted for 90 days. But 54%, which is overwhelming majority, over 51%, voted to keep registration open. That's very strong as opposed to the other percentage. And I will keep in mind that 20% of the membership wanted to only allow registration for 30 days every 3 months. That's a good thing. So, well, congratulations. I'll do a screenshot at this point again, so I can save it. That's the result. Thank you so much for participating. Let me disconnect my cell phone so I can no longer act as Zoom. Good job. Thank you. Now, okay, stop sharing. Now, so I put this matter to rest. Perfect. Some people say they didn't see the result. I don't know. Let me share the result again. Can you see the result now? If you didn't see the result before, can you see the result again? I just shared the same results. Okay.
Are we voting again in meeting 2?
No, you're not voting. I'm sharing results. Oh, for the
No.
West Coast, yes. West Coast will do the same thing too. So, but we'll share with them the result that were voted on the number 1. Okay, beautiful. So that's how we want to run it. You guys make that decision. Now you have to support. I'm not sharing anything. I just shared the result before that. So technically, I want you to know that when you voice your opinion like loudly, we can hear from it, and we share. We do that. You have to close it. Click on close. So that's a beautiful thing. So we want you to participate. It's your club. That's why every Friday we want you to reinvest. Otherwise, I could automate the reinvest for you. It could have been the same way trading is automated. You don't need to trade anything, but the only thing you have to do is reinvest so you can participate in the wealth building. We could make it automatic and you sleep and you wake up rich. How good that would be. That would be really bad. It's like you're playing lotto. You woke up and you don't know what to do with the money. You don't know how hard it is to earn it. Although you don't trade, but the fact that you consistently, week after week, have to reinvest and make that decision. How much to reinvest? How much to withdraw and spend the money? How much to keep? I have people who join the investment club with their friends, and they join together. And one of them is here, the other one is right here. One of them is down low, the other one is all the way up. Because that one is spending that money all the time. That one stay focused and reinvest. And then they're looking at their friends, show them their dashboard, and they say, oh my gosh, I want to be there too. But they both started with the same amount of money. This is how bad it is. So it's the discipline of reinvestment. Now, let me share more good news. Now we decided to keep the registration open. So go fight for your club, okay? Go fight why you selected that decision to remain registration open, and do not let yourself be phased by anyone telling you that that is a bad decision. This is a public decision. That's where we stand by. Now, the second good news we have, last week I announced that